The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
That's the 25 to the 20 to the 15. He's going to high step into the end zone. Touchdown!
Here, wide receivers split each side.
He's still going into the end zone.
East Central Minnesota, the action starts now. To bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
He's still...
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the XL Energy Center, the home of the Minnesota Wild, for today's Class 2A consolation round match here at the state tournament for volleyball. We'll see the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders take on your Rush City Tigers. Of course, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman, and once again, I have Adam Hefty joining me for tonight's matchup. Adam, once again, thanks so much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, this is great. It's good to have back-to-back volleyball matches. Some good volleyball we've seen here at the XL between a multitude of different teams. So just another chapter on this 2024 state volleyball tournament.
It has been a lot of fun here throughout the state tournament already. I mean, yesterday you and I got to sit and watch a couple of good games on both courts, and they were both close. And we just watched one that was pretty close here. Not as close as some of the other ones, but still pretty darn close against between Annandale and New London Spicer. And then we've got one across from us over on court one between Chatfield and Hawley. They're going at it, two winners. Hawley won the first set, but I do believe Chatfield is now up in the second one. So we've got a ton of great volleyball going on in Class 2A, but I'm sure in all the other classes as well. As we take a look at the Crusaders of St. Croix Lutheran here, they came into the tournament as the number 6 seed, playing out of Section 4 AA. They, Adam, came into the playoffs ranked as the number 2 team in the state. So they came in the heavy favorites in their playoff bracket.
Yeah, not just that, but a lot of the teams in that section are very formidable, i.e. Concordia Academy as well. Out of the Skyline Conference, if you're going to look at these teams, you kind of have to look at some like opponents. They do have 4 like opponents, with both of them beating Zimbrota Mazeppa. And then they both play Concordia Academy.
Yep.
St. Croix Lutheran won both. Rush City lost to Concordia Academy. And then Legacy Christian, St. Croix Lutheran defeated Legacy Christian 3-1. Rush City fell to them 2-1. And they both defeated Hermantown, the Hawks, 2-0 in a tournament.
Yeah, so very, very similar opponents there. And kind of like the Tigers, that they played some similar opponents, so now they kind of get a glance at who they're going to be seeing. I said it earlier in the year for Rush City when they played those academy schools at that AA showcase down in Burnsville at the volleyball warehouse. I kind of said when they had lost to those couple teams down there, I said, these are going to be teams that they might just see at state, and they got a good look at, the competition that they'll more than likely see at state. So for them to see those opponents, I think was a huge win for them. Even though they did lose, I think it was a win in a way. For St. Croix Lutheran, they had 2 losses on the season. One of them was to at the Hastings tournament against Anoka. Anoka, a 4A school there, Adam. They played a lot of big teams there at that tournament. Anoka, by the way, they were in the state tournament for Class 4A, but they did fall today to Minnetonka 3-1 in the consolation bracket, so unfortunately their season is over. But their one loss came against a state tournament team. I can't see the other loss, apparently. I'm guessing it might be against Brainerd that they have as a W. I'm guessing that might be the other loss they have, because that was a 1-1 tie, apparently, but I'm guessing that wound up being a loss. Not sure, but according to MinnesotaScores.net, they do have 2 losses on the year. They went into their playoffs beating St. Agnes, Minnehaha Academy, and Concordia Academy, all 3-0. And if we look back for St. Croix Lutheran, other than a tournament, the last set victory or loss that they have was against Concordia Academy all the way back at the beginning of October. We kind of seen a run like that from Rush City last year, and that gave them a ton of boost going into the state championship game last year, but for St. Croix Lutheran, they did lose yesterday to Hawley in a great battle, 3-2. So coming into this game here against Rush City, we kind of got to glance at St. Croix Lutheran a little bit yesterday, but for you, Adam, what are some of the things that you're expecting to see from this Crusaders team?
Well, it looks like they have a couple big hitters there in the front row, and they do play clean, obviously, but it's fun to see those results on Minnesota Scores because they do let you know which section they are.
Yeah.
So you see how many A's are in there, and there are a lot of A's in the St. Croix Lutheran results. Notably in the tournaments, Rush City had that as well. So it's just really fun to see because a lot of these teams, maybe they don't feel like they get challenged as much as they want to during the conference season, so they have to schedule tough throughout the allotted number of non-conference games. And both these teams did that. A lot of the teams here in the state tournament do that, and that's how you get better.
Exactly, and I think there is correlation to that. You play tough teams, and that definitely gets you battle-tested. Now, the Tigers and Crusaders, as Adam mentioned, did that, and obviously the Crusaders 25-2 on the season up to this point after winning 3 playoff games. So they finished the regular season at 22-2. So a very good season for the Crusaders. They will be, I think, the technical home team here for this matchup coming up. But Rush City is no stranger to playing big teams, and as Adam mentioned and alluded to, Rush City played some of those big teams throughout their regular season as well, even in some tournaments too. We'll talk more about Rush City when we come back, but first we're going to hear word from our fine sponsors because without them, well, and we're not able to come down here and broadcast any of these state tournament games. So word from our fine sponsors, then we'll come back, talk about Rush City and the season that they've had here on Anthem Country, 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP.
Hey there, it's Alicia Krieger with Realty Group. If you're looking for a winning agent and real estate office, pass us the ball and let's score you a new home. Head to countylinesrealestate.com.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Go online to pine.edu for more information. Pine Technical and Community College, connect with success.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350, Game Day Gilman, joined by Adam Hefty for this consolation round game in Class 2A state tournament down here at the XL Energy Center. Rush City taking on the Crusaders of St. Croix Lutheran. And I had an interview with the Rush City Tigers head coach Eric Thielander for yesterday's game, and if you missed that, you can go and you can either, there's two ways. You can go back and listen to the YouTube stream yesterday, or you can go to our website at WCMPradio.com, go to the sports tab, and click on interviews, and you'll see that interview with head coach Thielander right at the top there, so be sure to check that out. But Adam, looking at the Tigers here yesterday, they battled a team that's currently playing across from them in Chatfield. Chatfield, another good team, a very solid team. They came in as the number 2 seed in the state tournament, and we just seen the 1 seed get upset in the game before in Albany. So the number 2 seed, Chatfield, currently battling against Hawley right now. They're leading that one in the second set, but Chatfield, a very good team yesterday. Rush City, one of the things that I was really impressed with is this is a younger team for Rush City. We obviously know that. It didn't seem like the lights were too bright for them last night.
No, and not only that, but ironically, they seemed to get better as the match went on. I mean, I know it didn't end up the way they wanted to. Chatfield also got better as the match went on, but Rush City did as well, and that's pretty new for a young team as well. They were not, as you said, they were not blinded by the lights. They looked like they belonged there.
Yeah, they did, and again, Chatfield wound up winning that one 3-1 over Rush City. But it's so tough when you've got two state tournament teams. Obviously, both are good enough and great enough to be here, but it's just about who can kind of get on a run at which points in the match. And Chatfield was able to do that just a little bit more than Rush City was. But again, the lights were just not too bright for the Tigers, and I was really impressed. And I think a lot of times with younger teams, you get to a spot like this and, you want to take it in. There's so much to look at. I mean, it may just be a hockey center to some, but for these young ladies, this is the state tournament. You come here, there's so much to look at. There's so much to be a part of. You got a game going on across from you, so it's hard to concentrate at a place like this, but I feel like the Tigers did a good job, and you had mentioned it last night. The Tigers had done a really good job in the first few points, kind of shaking off the jitters early on. And I feel like tonight, while that may not seem like as big a factor, I feel like it is in a way, because if you lose tonight, well, your season's over then.
Yeah, I mean, that's critically important. They need to play a clean game. When you play good teams, like as St. Croix Lutheran is, you really need to play your best match, because St. Croix Lutheran will dissect you if you're not able to keep it clean.
And one of the things we noticed there in that third set, Rush City won the second set going into extra points, but that third set rather, Rush City it wasn't about them not playing well. It was about Chatfield not allowing Rush City to get on any scoring runs. We watched it yesterday. Rush City was able to score one at a time. They just seemingly couldn't get any scoring runs together. So tonight, would you agree that is maybe something a little bit more important than some of the other things?
Well, I mean, yes, that does help, absolutely. But if you're able to just keep St. Croix Lutheran at an arm's length, that should be good enough, and just keeping the momentum in your direction. But we'll see, because, runs do absolutely help, just with morale.
Well, certainly, and I think confidence, too. We talk about shaking off the jitters, but we've seen it time and time again throughout the playoffs and even the regular season. You get a team that plays with confidence, and you can see that confidence rise. That's usually when you see momentum shift course and lean in one team's favor than the other. So I think for Rush City here tonight, I think coming out with confidence early on is going to be another key for this team as they play in this consolation round against St. Croix Lutheran. Again, the winner will go on to play Annandale tomorrow night, as Annandale was able to beat New London Spicer 3-1. So the winner of this one will play tomorrow morning back here at 10:30 a.m. against Annandale. Now, Tiger fans may remember Annandale. The Tigers' first year here, they lost to Annandale 3-0 in the opening round. So I think for the Tigers, while they may not look at it right now, I think if they were to win this one, they're going to look at tomorrow morning's match and go, all right, we get a chance for a little bit of revenge from our first time at the state tournament. Now, again, you have to get through this one, but I think that's another thing we should maybe just touch on is how do you get a young team like this to try and stay concentrated on this game and not worry about, okay, if we lose, it's our last game, but if we win, we get to keep playing. How do you just make sure they focus on this game?
It might be as simple as just saying, hey, just play your game. You were talking about being confident and getting that confidence, and that gives you a win twofold, where, yes, you're confident, but it also gives you the ability to play with an indecisiveness, where you know what you need to do and you're not second guessing it. And we saw a little bit of that up in Hermantown when they were starting to second guess and they just fell into mistakes. And in volleyball, you need to be on it.
Yeah.
In a snap, the reflexes need to be on point. So that is much harder to do if you're not confident and you're second guessing what you're wanting to do.
Absolutely. So we're going to take one more commercial break, because when we come back, we got first serve here in this consolation state tournament game between your Rush City Tigers and the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. Back after word from our fine sponsors here on Anthem Country WCMP.
Keep it clean at Maytag Laundry, with locations in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, Mora, and Princeton. Whether you have rugs that need cleaning, quilts or comforters, hunting or fishing gear, or just too many baskets full to clean at home, the machines at Maytag Laundry can handle it. Maytag has convenient card readers for payment, so no need for a jar full of coins. When you need to keep it clean, look to the big machines at Maytag Laundry in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, Mora, and Princeton.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy Propane, serving you with pride every day of the year.
Obviously, I want to take this time to thank you for tuning in here tonight, whether you're listening on the radio, 106.5 FM AM 1350, or you're tuned in on our YouTube. Of course, it is audio only because we're at the state tournament, but we just want to take this time and moment to say thank you to all the fans who have tuned in to any of our games here throughout the fall sports season. It is because of you that we continue to be able to get to come out to these games and call these games. If we don't have people tuning in, well, we get told, well, there's no reason for us to be out here. So we appreciate all the fans who have tuned into any games that we have called here this fall sports season. And, of course, another huge shout out to all of our fine sponsors, because it takes them as well for us to be out here and allow us to be out here. Otherwise, well, we don't get the chance to be here. So we appreciate you and all of the fine sponsors who sponsor this and every other broadcast. One more commercial break, and then I promise we've got First Serve coming your way here on WCMP.
Hey there, sports fans. Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City, and we have a Lee's Crazy Sale going on. It's time to gear up for hockey, basketball, wrestling, or volleyball equipment, as it is all 20% off. That's right, 20% off all your favorite hockey, basketball, wrestling, and volleyball equipment. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, Lee's Pro Shop has everything you need to take your game to the next level. So don't wait. Stop by Lee's Pro Shop today. Save big on your favorite sports equipment. Hurry in for Lee's Crazy Sale. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Hey there, it's Realtor Amanda Holland with Realty Group. Thank you for voting us the best real estate office in Iceni County. We appreciate you. For all your real estate needs, head to countylinesrealestate.com.
Baseball and softball coaches, are you looking for dry, warm practice time?
Here's the Pitch in North Branch can help. Here's the Pitch offers amazing indoor options for your team,
Offering state-of-the-art pitching machines and batting cages.
and space for you to give instruction without worrying about the weather outside.
Take your athletes to the next level.
Coach up your team during every season or off-season. Affordable practice space for your ball teams.
Make your reservation today.
Call Here's the Pitch today or visit them on Facebook.
Here's the Pitch in North Branch.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got a quick meal on the go for you. $3 gets you a hot snack or hot dog, chips, and a Polar Pop. $4 for a breakfast sandwich, hash brown, and medium coffee. Or $5 gets you a personal pizza and a 20-ounce Pepsi. Get snacking. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
When it comes to catering, Dickey's Barbecue in North Branch is always a hit. Graduation parties, family gatherings, employee appreciation meals, even holiday parties. We can do any size party, so we're a great option if you want to take more time to relax this holiday season and pick up your holiday meal instead of spending hours doing it yourself. Ribs, brisket, pulled pork, chicken, and all the fixins. Make life easier and tastier with Dickey's Barbecue in North Branch. Busy holidays. Dickey's, just west of 35 on Highway 95.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Back here on Anthem Country, 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMPradio.com. Game Day Gilman joined by Adam Hefty for this consolation round game in the Class 2A tournament down here at the XL Energy Center. Don't forget, we've got our Big Buck contest. It is back, and if you're going to deer hunt this season, send us a picture of your big buck. Rock Crusher Outdoors is giving away a very nice firearm to the winner. You can submit your photos at WCMPradio.com. The winner will be randomly drawn on November 30th. The Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard shows us in set 1, 0 points for each team. Both teams are on the court. Starting for the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders is number 5, Anna Spott. Libero number 6, Savannah Moe. Number 8, Luisa Chavez Ugini. Then number 10, Sophia Rubio. 11, Olivia Grawl. 12, Ella McKee. And 13, Callie Oakland. And then obviously your normal starters for Rush City: Autumn Stream, Abby T-Lander, McKenna Gar, Clara Neeson, Ellie T-Lander, the Libero, Kendra Heinz, and Natalie Rude. As we get just about set, the Crusaders wearing their red jerseys, the white letters and numbers, the 3 stripes on the sleeve, the 2 white, middle one is black. Their Libero going to be wearing the black jersey, the white letters and numbers. The sleeve stripes are white with the red middle one. The Tigers wearing their blue jerseys, yellow half sleeves, and yellow letters and numbers. The Libero, Ellie T-Lander, will wear the white jersey, blue half sleeves, blue letters and numbers, and we get an immediate violation on Rush City on their lineup here to begin this set. Well, that's not how you want to start.
No, and it's really a shame because that was an ace for Natalie Rude, but the point will go to the Crusaders.
So an ace for Rude has been taken away, but now the serve here by Rubio is over, dug up by said Rude, and it's Abby T-Lander looking for the kill, dug up on the back line by Grawl. The Crusaders look for it, blocked at the net, but it's going to, ooh, that was really darn close on that line. I thought it had maybe even got the line a bit, but it was just out on the far side of the block from Rush City, so it's 2-0 Crusaders. Serve here is over, dug up by Stream on the back line to Rude. She'll set and give it off to T-Lander on the far side. It's dug up by the Crusaders. Pushed over, Stream got it back across on the dig from Neeson. And now Gar will look for the kill, dug up in the back line by Grawl. And Crusaders push it over, and just a mistimed leap there by the Tigers. Looking for the block, but then it was just kind of underhanded over by the Lutheran player. That was just a good play.
And just like that, Rush City down 3 games to none, or 3 to nothing. 3 games to none.
That was a quick match.
Yeah.
As we get the serve, it is over. Kendra Heinz with the push cross, nearly down, but another good dig there by the Crusaders. At the net, blocked by Heinz. She gets the dig. Abby T-Lander will look for the kill, blocked at the net. And Heinz again blocked at the net. The Crusaders keep it on the Tigers' side. It's 4-0.
And I know it's 4-0, but so far the play itself is pretty even. So Rush City really needs to take advantage of their opportunities.
As the serve is over, dug up by the Tigers, Abby T-Lander shoves it across, dug up by the Crusaders on that far side. Now looking for the kill spot. It's through a block, and it gets down 5-0, and we'll see a timeout here by head coach Eric T-Lander. An emphatic timeout at that. So a little frustration on the Tigers side. They'll work through it. We'll keep it here. You've heard enough sponsors. You know who they are. We'll keep it here for this timeout anyways. But again, the Tigers here early on, I don't want to say struggling, because like you mentioned, it has been pretty even. So I don't think the Tigers are necessarily struggling. It's just I think that the Crusaders have come out and done a good job, but the Tigers have maybe had some missed opportunities.
Yeah, that last point was probably the first time that the Crusaders really had the advantage where it really wasn't close. But outside of that, Rush City has been staying with them in gameplay itself. But the points will favor St. Croix Lutheran. Sometimes that happens, but usually the water levels out.
Yeah. So we will see the teams come back out onto the court after that timeout. And again, you can see the one of the things that I love about this Tiger team is the way they talk to each other. It is just so positive. They never get down on each other. So St. Croix Lutheran will serve. The Rubio serve is over, dug up by Gar on the back line. Rude will setting it up for Abby T-Lander. Through a block, and it's down. And the Tigers get on the board. Abby T-Lander, one of the things that maybe we've all noticed, as the season has wore on, Abby T-Lander has become more and more of a staple getting those kills.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's been playing on this team for a few years now. I believe this is her 3rd year as a varsity volleyball player.
And oh, what a dig by Abby T-Lander off the block at the net. Just slipped her hand underneath it like a game of slapjack. She got her hand in there, and that hit is going to go long by St. Croix Lutheran, so all of a sudden, Rush City gets 2 back.
That was so close to getting some floor that she had to put her hand flat down to get underneath it.
That was an awesome, awesome dig there by her. The serve is over by T-Lander, dug up by the Crusaders. They'll hit it into a block, and it's going to go out of play. Neeson tried to keep it alive, but it went off her hand out of bounds. And T-Lander, he's telling me, yeah, you got to get a little bit closer to that net. Can't be too worried about that one coming at you. You just got to get closer. I don't blame him, though. I wouldn't want to be close to the net on some of these hits. That is scary. Spot with the serve for St. Croix Lutheran into the net. And if you can't beat them, well, sometimes they can help you out themselves, and they do there, as now we'll see Ellie T-Lander check into the game. She's another one of the Tigers who's going to be playing on this team by the time she's done for 5 years.
Yeah.
Just incredible to see what T-Lander has done with this program to turn it into what it has been. The serve is over, dug up by the Crusaders. A diving dig by T-Lander, unfortunately, will send it out of play. A little bit of a late reaction there by T-Lander, but, again, it's just about getting comfortable in this arena because as a younger player, you're just not used to playing in this atmosphere.
And Callie Oakland had some velocity there from the back row that may have surprised Rush City.
A late dig by Abby T-Lander. Wasn't sure if that was going to go long, and she managed to get it dug up, but now the Crusaders have it. The Tigers, Gar will look to hit it across. She does. Dug up on the back line by Spot, and now coming across, blocked at the net. Diving dig by Abby T-Lander. Gar will get it on the set from Rude. Dug up by the Crusaders. Pushed over again. Abby T-Lander, another dig. Set up for Gar by Rude. Tapped across. A diving dig there by Grawl. Crusaders get it across. It's T-Lander with the clean dig. Rude will set it up. Autumn Stream through a block. And there's just no defending that when Stream can square it up like that.
What a fun point from both squads. They both did a really good job of staying into position, but Autumn Stream just breaks that wall at the front line.
Clara Neeson now back to serve for the Tigers. It is up. It is over. Dug up there, I believe. That was, could not see. This one on the dive on the back line by Neeson, but it pushes it right into the net. And that ricochet just so hard. I don't care who you are. That ricochet off the net is just, more times than not, it's going to fall to the court.
Yeah, we saw a double.
Yes.
A double net hit.
Avery Callies will serve now for the Crusaders. It's over, dug up by Gar, setting it up for Stream. Oh, and a nice dig there, though, by Mo, but the Crusaders get it back, and Neeson just a little unsure of where that one was going. You could tell just a tad bit of hesitation.
Yeah, and there's that second guessing that I was talking about. When you're not confident, that's when you start second guessing yourself. You got to stay confident and trusting that you know what you're doing.
Avery Callie is one of the few seniors on that Crusader squad. Is over. T-Lander, that's Abby with the dig, and then hit across by Stream. Mo there for the dig for the Crusaders. It's tapped across. Diving dig by Abby T-Lander, but just not in time. And the Crusaders take a 6-point lead here in set one.
Yeah, now St. Croix Lutheran has their largest lead of this first set.
Callie's again the serve. Abby T-Lander there. Rude setting it up for Stream and just a little bit off. Again, we've seen that a couple times last night where didn't quite get it the way she wanted, but she does a good job to adjust. As Gar will hit it back across, and it's dug up on the back line by the Crusaders after a block. They'll hit it over. T-Lander was there, just not in time, and that will hit the court. It's going to make it 11-4 in favor of St. Croix Lutheran.
Both of these front lines are very formidable. St. Croix Lutherans has been the difference so far.
As the serve from Callie's is over. T-Lander there for the dig. Gar helping her out, and oh no, both Stream and T-Lander were there. A little bit of miscommunication. Stream is there for the block though on the Crusader hit. Crusaders have it again. They'll tap it over. Ellie T-Lander there. Set by Rude. Abby T-Lander getting it across. Dug up by Mo. Push to the near side here, looking for the kill through two sets of hands, and is going to get down for a kill for St. Croix Lutheran. And now what we're noticing here, Adam, is a little bit of miscommunication on the Tigers side.
And St. Croix Lutheran is getting very comfortable with their game plan, and they're finding their spots very easily.
Serve is over again by Callie's. Abby T-Lander there. Rude will set for Stream. Blocked at the net. That's about the only way you can stop that hit from Stream, but she'll line it up again. She'll push it across this time. Crusaders got it. On the near side, hit over. Neeson on the back line with the dig. Rude, who sets for Stream. She'll tap it over. Mo is there on the dig for the Crusaders on the far side. They look for the kill. Blocked at the net, but it will go out of bounds. Stream, correct spot, just a little bit off on the block. So that one will go out of play. It will be another point for St. Croix Lutheran. 13-4, they lead. And Callies will serve. This one's over. Gar in the middle to dig it. Rude will set. Abby Thielander on the far side hits it across. Diving dig for the Crusaders with the dig. At the net, blocked at the net. Oh, and Stream just didn't have her hands close enough together. That one got through, and as she went back to kind of get a swing on it to get the dig, she hit it backwards with her backhand.
Yeah, now St. Croix Lutheran on a 7-point run.
Serve is over. Dug up by the Tigers. Thielander on the far side. Stream look to line it up. That's going to go just long. Couldn't quite see it, but yeah, it did go just long on this near sideline. And Thielander needs a timeout, so that'll be their second. And while they take one, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to State Tournament Volleyball on WCMP.
Need a roof repair or a home makeover? Up Top Construction in Rush City has been beautifying Minnesota homes for over 33 years. We're trusted by insurance companies and backed by the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. As a proud supporter of Habitat for Humanity, we're committed to building strong communities. Call Up Top Construction today for a free, no-obligation storm damage inspection and estimate at 763-422-8785. Up Top Construction, your trusted partner for home improvement.
While the set is a little bit lopsided, there's still a chance for a comeback. We have seen throughout the last 3 years that Rush City has made these state tournament runs, not just in the state tournament or playoffs, regular season as well. We've seen them make plenty of comebacks. This team, I don't want to say they're comfortable with it, but they certainly are a little more comfortable than other teams.
Yeah, they absolutely have to find themselves first, though.
Early on here, St. Croix Lutheran, like you have mentioned, has found a rhythm as the serve is over. Gar with the dig. Rude will touch it over on the second hit, but Crusaders are there, and it's pushed over. Neeson on the, we're going to get a net violation here on the Tigers, so 16-4. So we saw the first point, it was a Rude ace, deleted by a lineup, a misalignment on the front line. That gave it to St. Croix Lutheran. And we've seen a couple more mental mistakes here from Rush City, just very uncharacteristic.
Right, and it's really tough, especially against a good squad like St. Croix Lutheran, but Rush City will get on the board here, cutting the lead to 16-5.
McKenna Gar with the kill. She hits it across court to get that sideline for the kill to make it 16-5. Speaking of, she'll go back to serve. Dug up on the back line by the Crusaders, now right in the middle. Gar just really no chance at catching up with that one. That's just a good kill by St. Croix Lutheran.
That was just set up so cleanly for the kill.
So it's now 17-5. We'll get a substitution here for the Crusaders. Back to serve is going to be Olivia Grawl. She'll set up on the near side. Serve is over. Gar's there for the dig to Rude, who sets for Abby Thielander on the far side. Off a block. It's kept alive by the Crusaders to the front line on the near side. They look for the kill. Back line, Neeson for the dig. Rude will race after. This is a tough angle for Thielander. Yeah, no chance. That is just one where it's so unfortunate. Everyone's going to make a play, but it's just too close to that netting and the poles that set up the net, so you can't blame them on that one. Serve again by the Crusaders over. Ellie Thielander for the dig. Rude sets for Stream, and that's going to be a kill for Autumn Stream again. She sometimes makes it look so nonchalant, but it comes back at you so hard.
Right. I mean, she just winds up and just throws it at you.
She is a very, very talented athlete, and she will be back to serve. She lines it up, and the serve is a line drive. It is over. Dug up by Mo for the Crusaders. They'll line it up at the a little bit back from the front line. Oh, they're going to say it did touch the court. Rude was there. I wasn't sure if she got her hand underneath it. They say she did not, that it hit the court first. Still a hustle play there by Natalie Rude to even attempt to get that one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Rude is one of those leaders. She's not a senior, but she certainly seems to be one of the voices in the Rush City locker room.
As the serve here by the Crusaders is into the net to make it 19-7. And we've seen this kind of happen yesterday for Rush City where they just couldn't put multiple points together. So I think right now as long as they're finding themselves trying to get on a little bit of a run and get more than 1 point, even if they don't score the points themselves, just getting a couple points put together.
Right, and yeah, you mentioned it, finding themselves. That's really important.
As we have this one going back and forth. Well, all right. Well, they'll call a net violation here on Rush City. Not real sure where they saw it. Not questioning it per se. I just didn't see it. Again, I am also blind. So Sophia Rubio will be back to serve for the Crusaders. A light tap over, and it almost looked like Rude knew it was coming, but Stream was just a second behind.
It's that 12-6 curveball.
Yeah.
That really catches the batter off guard.
It does, as that one does get down for an ace for Rubio. Serve over this time, dug up by the Tigers on the far side. Abby Thielander looks to get this one across. She does. No kill, though, as it is dug up by the Crusaders. Off a block, Stream will get the dig on the back line. Rude will set, and it's going to go to Gar. Gar, a line drive over. Dug up by the Crusaders. Push back across. Stream is there. Rude to Abby Thielander off a block, and one of the things I'm noticing for Rush City, it seems like every single hit's going into a block.
Yeah, absolutely. St. Croix Lutheran is very disciplined, as that one will fall out of bounds for a Tiger point.
Kendra Heinz. And she doesn't get a ton on the stat sheet, but she just makes those plays where she puts it at a spot where the other team can't get it, and that was one of those.
A glue guy.
Yes, exactly. Abby Thielander will go back to serve. She'll be on the far side. Line drive serve is an ace for Abby Thielander. And it's 21-9, and now we've seen Rush City for the first time here in the set get 2 points in a row.
And why is this important? Maybe not for this set, because 21-9 is a tough hill to climb. But going into the second set, this could be very important.
That one will go long, and I've always thought that may be the toughest thing for a player, is having an ace and or getting a point, and then your serve, and then you make a mistake on the serve that either goes long or on the far outside. That's always tough. So the serve will go back to St. Croix Lutheran, 22-9. The serve here by number 9, Ellen Dabashi Nunez, and it will be hit into the net by the Crusaders. So it's 22-10. And early on, we're seeing the depth of the Crusaders and why that depth has played a big part of their season.
Yeah, they've been rotating basically this entire set.
Ellie Thielander will serve now for the Tigers. Dug up by Mo on the back line. Crusaders will line it up on the far side. They look for the kill, and that is probably one of their biggest hitters, Callie Oakland.
So much force behind those.
And she's got a left-handed on that one. That was, we talk about how left-handed it can look different. It certainly looks different in volleyball.
Yeah, absolutely. Just knowing where to set up the block.
Savannah Moe will serve. Ellie Thielander there. Rude will set it up for Neeson. She'll tap it to that far side corner. It is in! Clara Neeson, what a hit by her. She had just enough length on it to where it went where St. Croix Lutheran was not going to get it, but it dove at the very end to find that corner pocket.
Finds that soft spot in the St. Croix Lutheran defense and just places it perfectly there.
Neeson, well ready, but again, we got another substitution for the Crusaders. Neeson with the serve. It's over. Dug up on the back line. Crusaders look for it. They'll tap it across. Ellie Thielander's there, though, for the dig to Ruda. Pushes it on the far side for Gar, and that is in off the tip to make it 23-12. Gar, the future Gopher next year. She'll be playing libero for them. We've also got Lydia Bengtson, who's up playing D2 volleyball at Bemidji State, so as now Clara Neeson will again serve nearly an ace, but it was just a diving dig there by the Crusaders. Off a block, Abby Thielander with the dig. Rude will set for Stream. She'll tap it over, but the Crusaders are there. Another tap cross, Ellie Thielander. Great awareness to be able to get that one. And Gar will hit it across. Diving dig, nearly to the net, but the Crusaders will have a chance at it. Blocked at the net. Stream is there for the dig. Rude will set. It is Gar who will hit it across. Dug up on the back line there by Nunez. And hit into the net and out of bounds. So it will be 23-13.
Well, Rush City really making a play at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is, we've seen it kind of last night in their third set. While they were down by a lot, they managed to make a little bit of a run that made that fourth set for them, I think, a lot better. Serve is over by Neeson, dug up and blocked at the net by Stream, kept alive. Oh my goodness, by the Crusaders. Man, that's one where if you're the Tigers, you're like, how?
Yeah.
But then Stream will tap it across to get the kill.
That's what I really like about volleyball. You don't have time to argue and whine about a call. You have to get back to your game.
Yeah. Well, a lot of other sports you might be able to. This is one where, yeah, you mentioned it. You got, what, three seconds in between serves maybe, but as you're going along in the game itself, if you don't get back and get in position to play, you're gonna falter. Serve over by Neeson again, looking for the kill. Neeson on the back line with the dig. Abby Thielander sets, and Gar will hit it across. Dug up by the Crusaders. They'll look for it on the far side. That is a left-handed hit once again by Ella. I'm not going to try it. 24-14 after the kill by the Crusaders. So set point now for St. Croix Lutheran as the Court 1 sees Chatfield take a 2-1 set lead over Hawley. Here in ours, we've got set point. Serve is over. Dug up by Abby Thielander to Rude. Autumn Stream, and that's a kill to make it 24-15. Now they need to go and score 9 straight. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is tough. But if there's any team to do it, it would be the Tigers.
Yeah, they've been doing it all season. They haven't done it against a St. Croix Lutheran type squad, however.
And that one nearly an ace again. Oh, and a miscommunication for the Crusaders, so Gar will get that one to fall. It's 24-16.
Now the roles have kind of switched towards the end of the towards the end of this first set.
And you mentioned it, though. I think it was a very key thing you said. Maybe not for this set, but for the following sets that come after this one. Serve is over, dug up by the Crusaders. They hit it back across. Abby Thielander looking for a kill. Wow, a splitting, diving dig for the Crusaders. And that one blocked at the net by the Tigers. It goes out of bounds. So St. Croix Lutheran will win set 1, 25-14. But an awesome comeback. Am I off or? I must have been off a little bit. I had 24-16.
I had 25-16 too, as well.
We'll keep it on our score because I think their scoreboard may have been a couple behind. So 25-16 is the set loss for Rush City. And again, a nice comeback, but they do fall just short here. But again, like you mentioned, going forward, that will prove to be key. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back for the second set here on WCMP.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Hey there, it's Realtor Amanda Holland with Realty Group. If you're looking for a winning agent and real estate office, pass us the ball and let's score you a new home. Head to countylinesrealestate.com.
Rush City Auto invites you to come on in and check out their full lot of quality used vehicles. They got a car or truck for any sized budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto wants to get you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit them online at rushcityauto.com and make sure you like Rush City Auto on Facebook to stay up to date with their inventory. Rush City Auto, quality used vehicles. rushcityauto.com.
All about caring is caring for you. Caring for people, it's what we do.
All About Caring combines small community values with world-class care. We're hiring in your area with flexible schedules and competitive wages. We're keeping people safe and comfortable in their home and community. Find us on Google or Facebook today.
All About Caring is caring for you. Caring for people, it's what we do. All About Caring is caring for you. Caring for people, it's what we do.
Back out here at the state tournament consolation round for Rush City playing against the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. They fall there in set 1, 25-16. But again, Adam, you said it, and I think it's going to prove to be a talking point that we may talk about if this one goes all 5, even if it doesn't, even if Rush City winds up winning at 3-1. It's not for this set. It's for the sets that are following this one because they built something in the latter part of that set.
They did. They were down I believe it was 13 at one point, 21-8, but coming back to lose by only 9. In comparison, it's much better, and it looked better than that as well. So that only counts as one set.
Right, exactly.
So it'll be interesting to see how they move forward and see if they can build off of that and cut down on the mistakes. We did see towards the second half of that first set, the roles kind of switched where St. Croix Lutheran was making the mistakes. So that's something you can do if you're able to really put the pressure on your opponent.
It certainly is, and we talk about the confidence. I think that just gives them confidence going forward, too. Again, you lose it, but you got to think about what's coming up, too, as the Crusaders will serve to begin set number 2. That is Sophia Rubio. Not sure if it's any relation to Ricky, but serve is over, dug up by Autumn Stream. Abby Thielander coming back with some vengeance on that one.
It's coming at her so fast.
Man.
She barely got the time to get the hands up.
Yeah, that looked like an Autumn Stream Lydia Bankston hit. I mean, Abby Thielander, this team is set for a few years. Serve is over by the Tigers. It is dug up by the Crusaders. Now pushed back across, dug up by Rude to Gar. Setting it up for Neeson. Neeson wants a kill. She gets a kill to make it 2-0 Tigers.
So Rush City now on some sort of roll here.
Yeah. We talked about it, 21-8. They went on a 5-4 scoring run to end that first set. Now 2 more to begin set number 2. Serve is over, dug up by the Crusaders, and they'll just tap it across. Dug up by Stream to Rude, lining it up for Neeson. Wants another one, but it's dug up off the block. Setting up towards the middle now near side, and nobody home. Miscommunication. I think Neeson thought Rude was going to get it, and I think Rude thought Neeson was going to get it. So it winds up getting down just in between them two. 2-1 is the score. Back to serve now is Dobashi Nunez. Serve is over, dug up by Gar to Rude, who sets on the near side for Thielander. Dug up by Mo on that far side for the Crusaders. They'll set it up on the middle. Left-handed hit. Oh, my goodness.
Got that baseline.
Just fine. A little bit of red. You know, I didn't think that hit was going to go as far, but again, that's what you get with a left-hander. So Crusaders will serve again. Dobashi Nunez. It's over. Dug up on that far sideline. Rude makes sure it doesn't hit the net, but that set will send it too far and into the near side scorers table here. Good picture for the photographers over there.
So the Crusaders get their first lead of the second set.
Serve is over. Dug up by Gar to Rude. Thielander. And yeah, I wasn't sure if it did hit the antenna or if it hit the net, but that one looked more or less like the antenna, unfortunately. And they're wanting to set it up for Thielander on the near side, but we even seen it in that first set. It just is getting a little too much at a bit of an odd angle.
It is, as that serve goes long. Yeah, they're just off by a click, sending it a little bit too wide on the set.
So Abby Thielander is back to serve now for the Tigers. It is into the net. And again, one of the things you don't want to see if you're Rush City is you get a point and then mistake. And I feel like those are some of the ones that really challenge your mentality. As Savannah Moe will go back to serve for the Crusaders. Moe's serve is received by Stream to Rude, who gets it away from the net, and Gar will look to come back with one, and she does for the kill to make it 5-4. Might be able to hear those Rush City fans behind us. They've made the trip down I-35. They've come out pretty well here tonight.
Yeah, Rush City has traveled very well.
Ellie Thielander will serve for the Tigers. It is up and it is over. Dug up on that far sideline by the Crusaders. They'll line it up. Push back across. Diving dig by 2 Tiger players. Well, either way, one of them got it. Gar will get it off a block, and the Crusaders have it, but it winds up hitting the floor, and the Tigers have tied it up at 5 apiece.
That was a big point. Rush City able to get back into this one. After falling down by a couple points, they're able to find themselves and get back into it.
And how many times have we seen the Tigers where they're able to tie it, then they get a lead, and then they go on a run? The Tigers with the serve. It's hit into a block by Chavez Ugini, but the Tigers, again, just not set up close enough to the net to make that block more effective. So it's now 6-5. Crusaders coming in and going back to serve. Olivia Futh. Her serve is over, dug up by Abby Thielander to Rude, and Stream with the kill. Oh,
but it was
no.
just wide. It's hard to tell because the scores table is right in front of us, so we're not sure where it landed.
Well, and not only that, the Crusaders also weren't sure.
Yeah.
They also didn't look real confident, so I was sure that one was a kill, but just long on the hit by Stream, so it'll be 7-5. Dug up on the back line by Gar off the serve, and Gar will just tap this one over. Crusaders get the dig. They'll line up at the front of the net. That did get into a block of Stream, so the Crusaders will hit it back over. Nice dig by Ellie Thielander to keep it alive. Rude will shove it back across. Dug up by the Crusaders to the front of the net. On that far side, they'll get it over. Tapped up on a block. Dug up by Rude to Thielander, and Gar with the kill.
That was a high difficulty shot right there towards the back row.
Yeah, because she was coming herself from the back row to about the middle of the court to make that hit. That is not easy. Not only that, it gives the other side a lot of time to watch that one come across. Clara Neeson will serve now for the Tigers. It's a low serve. It's going to wind up being an ace for Clara Neeson.
And we're tied once again at 7 now.
And I mean, how many times have we seen this Tiger team get multiple aces in a set? This time, announcer's jinx comes into full play. I apologize. I'll take blame as that goes into the net. 8-7 now Crusaders.
It was good to see Rush City show some fight here, especially towards the back end of that first set, and now to start the second set.
Olivia Grawl will serve. It's up and over, dug up by the Tigers. Stream hits it into a block. It was kept alive for a moment, but it will find its way to the court for a Crusaders point. Serve here by Olivia Grawl, dug up by Abby Thielander. At the front of the net, Autumn Stream looks to come back with one, but it is kept alive by the Crusaders. Gar will get it off the dig. Gar will look to hit it across. Dug up late there by Grawl, but she manages to keep it alive. Crusaders hit it to the back line. Neeson is there. Rude sets it for Stream. She'll look to push it, but it's dug up by Futh. On that far side, they'll look to get it over. Ellie Thielander with a diving dig, and unfortunately, that one may have been out, but you got to like her aggressiveness.
Yeah, good effort. If you have any doubt, you have to go after it.
And, you know, for a younger player, too, I'm really impressed at her aggressiveness, too. A lot of younger players might tend to leave it alone, but she says no. She just wants to go after it. Ellie Thielander will get the dig, and a little confusion as to who's going to set it, but they managed to get it back across the net. Crusaders look for the kill off a block. Neeson on that back line there. Stream looks to tap it across. It is across. Blocked at the net again by Rude. And the Crusaders have it. They'll line it up at the middle. Back over, Neeson with the dig. Rude sets for Stream, and that is going to be it.
Just long, yeah.
Just long, and that one, we would need a Rush City Auto replay on that one, I think. That one was close.
From my angle, it was a little long. It looked like that official wanted to call it in, but I thought it was out.
The serve is over, dug up by Gar. Now Stream will look to hit it. That one is for sure long.
Yeah. So now St. Croix Lutheran in their truest form, up 12-7 here in the second set.
Olivia Grawl will serve. Serve is over. Gar there for the dig. Rude sets. Stream coming off, and that is again long. Again, we can't see due to the scorer's table, but it was just long, and Thielander's going to take a timeout to have a quick conversation with the young ladies, and while they do, we will as well. You're listening to State Tournament Volleyball on WCMP.
Hit it here, bring her here. Burt's Auto Body, located on I-35 in the Harris exit. Look us up, burtsautobodymn.com. Hit it here, bring her here.
30, go.
31 for 2. Ha! Cribbage League starts December 4th, but you got to sign up by November 20th. It's a 2-person team format every Wednesday night at 7. Get signed up for the Cribbage League at Bull Rush. More than just a great golf course. Rib Night is back. Get to Bull Rush Friday nights for half-rack rib meals, just $16. Dynamite ribs every Friday for just $16 a half-rack. Bull Rush in Rush City. More than just a great golf course. Back here on WCMP, 106.5 FM, AM 1350, the
Tigers with their first time out of set number 2. They trail 1-0 after falling in the first, 25-16. The Crusaders lead here, this one 13-7.
On a 6-0 run.
Serve is over, dug up by Ellie Lander. Push back across by the Tigers. Crusaders tap it over. Gar is there for the dig. Rude to Stream, and Stream will get it over, but it's dug up by Futh. Now on that far side, hit into the net by Spot, and that will give the Tigers one back, 13-8. Don't forget, you can listen to Joshua Muir on this week. Got Oak Ridge Boys tickets coming up for the 15th. Gar with the serve is over, dug up by Grawl. And looking for the kill, but Ellie Lander is there. Gar will call off Lander, and Lander will get ready for the kill, but it's dug up in the back line by Grawl. On the far side, it is, oh my goodness. You talk about having a friendly net, there it was.
Yeah, and a little bit of miscommunication on the Rush City side.
So it is 14-8. Claire Peterson will check in and go back to serve for the Crusaders. The serve is over. Gar is there for the dig. Rude sets. Abby Lander looks for the kill. Off a block at the net, kept alive by the Crusaders on the far side. They'll look for the kill. Through a block, it's down for Anna Spot to make it 15-8. Anna Spot has really come alive for this Crusaders team in set 2.
She really has. There were a couple mistakes at the beginning, but she's really overcome them and been a force.
Serve is over, dug up by Gar on the back line. Rude will set for Stream. Good luck. No catching up to that when Stream can square it up.
That's the first time in a while that Autumn Stream has had a clean hit from the front row.
It has been tough, but again, strong-minded individuals are the Tigers. Serve by Stream is over, dug up by the Crusaders on the back line. The left-handed hit is over, but Gar is there. Rude sets, and Abby Lander looks for the kill. Blocked at the net. Heinz is there to knock it back across the net. They'll set it up on the far side again. A diving dig there for Gar. And Abby Lander, that was tipped at the net. It is going to be a Tiger point. You could hear the tip at the net.
Couldn't really see it because it was coming at it so fast,
Yes.
but you could hear it.
So the Tigers get one back, 15-10. Autumn Stream again will serve. Serve received on the back line by Grawl. And now looking for the kill, but Neeson is there. Rude. Kendra Heinz looks for a kill. Blocked at the net. It was initially blocked by the Crusaders, then it stayed on their side of the net. I don't know if I've seen a block happen like that.
Yeah. Callie Oakland was the enforcer on that one.
Jim Layton making his way across the court, trying to catch all the action. Beautiful sprint, by the way. Serve is over. Dug up by Gar. And Heinz will look to push it down. That's one of those signature Kendra Heinz pushes for the kill. Again, she won't get all the glory on the stat sheet, but man, when she gets those pushes, she knows exactly where to do it. Natalie Rude will serve. Her team trails 16-11. Off the net, it gets across. Crusaders are there. They'll hit it back across. That is going to go well along in the hit from Ugini, and it's 16-12.
Yeah, and just like that, just a 4-point lead now. Rush City in striking distance.
Rude serve over, dug up by Mo for the Crusaders on the back line. They'll set it up. Off a block, it's kept alive. Diving dig keeps it alive. And Abby Lander will look for the kill on the back line. Mo for the Crusaders. To the middle, coming up from that middle, and it's dug up backwards by Lander. Stream races after it, and Neeson will get it back across the net. Great job by the Tigers. Left-handed hit, though, is blocked and dug up by... That was Stream in the back line. Gar will hit it back across. Dug up by Rubio. On the far side, they'll look for the kill. Gar is there once again for a dig. To Rude, and it's hit across by Lander, blocked at the net. The Tigers get it off the dig. It's Neeson looking for a kill. Again dug up by St. Croix Lutheran. At the front of the net, tipped down. Neeson, net violation on the Crusaders.
So now just a 3-point set. And that was a really good point from both squads.
It was back and forth. We've seen that all along here in this match. This has been a fun one. Rude That serve is going to go long.
Yeah, just a little long. 17-13 now, the Crusader lead.
A little bit too much excitement, I think, from that last point. That was that was a lot of fun. Serve now going to be to Debashi Nunez for the Crusaders. Serve is over. Dug up to Rude. On the near side, Abby Thielander off the block and down. Abby Thielander with the kill. She is looking less and less like a freshman, and looking more and more, sophomore. She's looking more and more like a veteran player on the squad that she is.
Absolutely. Back to serve now.
Her serve is over. Mo is there. It'll be tapped across. Late dig by Rude, but she gets it across. Gar will hit it over. And again, dug up by Mo for the Crusaders. Left-handed hits, and that is down for the kill for Callie Oakland. 18-14 now.
If you give Oakland a clear shot like that, she's going to get it most of the time.
Now for the Tigers, though, she does check out. She is substituted for. If you're the Tigers, you got to make a couple points here. Mo was set to serve for the Crusaders. Her serve is over, dug up by Stream. Rude will go after it and get the set, and Gar will tap it across. Tried to find that opening, but a Crusader was there. Line drive hit, and we'll get a double hit call on the Crusaders. So it will be a Tiger point, 18-15 now.
So now just slightly coming back slowly for Rush City. Now just a 3-point lead for St. Croix Lutheran.
The serve, it's over. Dug up on the back line. That's a tough angle, and it was blocked at the net by Stream to make it 18-16.
Well, we talked about it last night, where how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You don't have to get all those points in one shot. You can come at it slowly as the set goes on.
So the Crusaders now with the timeout, and while they take one, we'll take a quick one as well. Back after a 30-second commercial break on WCMP.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
And on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, the Tigers trail here in set 2, 18-16, and trail 1 set to none, but you got to win 3. So it is not over yet. We're at the XL Energy Center for this state 2A consolation round, and Holly just tied it up 2 sets apiece against Chatfield. They're going all 5. Serve here by Ellie Thielander on our game. Dug up by the Crusaders, tapped across. Abby Thielander there for the dig. Rude sets to Gar, who nearly gets a kill, but a nice diving dig by the Crusaders. A big windup for the Crusaders, but it is dug up, and now Abby Thielander looks for the kill. It's blocked out of bounds, and the Tigers are within 1.
I'm really impressed by the parity of talent here in the state tournament on all levels.
It is ridiculous. As mentioned before, Gar will be playing next year for the Gophers, so she'll be around this area quite often. Couple blocks here, and it winds up on the Tiger side. Autumn streamlines one up. It's still alive, and somehow the Crusaders have a chance at it, but it's not going to get across the net. Great hustle, but it's going to wind up being a Tiger point, and we're tied at 18.
St. Croix Lutheran had a 13-7 lead at one point. Rush City has tied it up at 18.
An 11-5 run. Serve here by Ellie Thielander over. Dug up on the back line by the Crusaders. They'll look to line it up. This is long and no tip. 19-18. Tigers with the lead since early in this set.
I think 2-1.
So they've waited a while.
Yes.
But they've only waited to make it a nice finish. Ellie Thielander with the serve. It's up. It's over. Received by Grawl. And that's not, did it get, oh, it did. I didn't think that one had a chance, but it did. And now Clara Neeson through the block. 20-18. Let the run continue.
A 6-0 run for the Tigers gives them a 2-point lead here in the second set.
Ellie Thielander Line drive over. Grawl with the serve on that far side. Blocked at the net, dug up by the Crusaders. Again on the far side, Grawl taps it over. Rude just couldn't get there in time.
Grawl with a nice placement on that one. Just finding the open spot.
And
catching Rush City a little off guard there.
For the Tigers, they still lead 2019. I think their mentality right now is just let's finish it off. Back to serve is Olivia Futh for the Crusaders. Two players for the Tigers go after it. They manage to keep it alive as Rude will tap it across. Crusaders will line up right at the net. And, well, the net was a friend of the Crusaders there on that one, and it did not allow the Tigers even a chance. That is just, I mean, there's nothing you can do if you're the Tigers.
You're in position for that to be hit cleanly.
Futh with the serve, received by Abby Thielander on the back line. Rude will chase after it. She'll set it up for Gar, who looks for the kill, but it is right into a block. And that is so tough because Gar, she was tracking that one from behind and just was saying to herself, I'm going to swing. Unfortunately, right into a block.
Yeah, Ella McKee with the block on that one.
Serve is over, dug up by Gar. Rude. Stream pushes it over. Mo can't get there, and it will tie it up at 21. So we're all tied 21 apiece. I'm going to make a prediction. We're going extra. Now Clara Neeson back to serve for Rush City. It is a line drive serve. Just does get over there. Digging it up is Nunez. Looking for the kill. Oh, no, a net violation for the Tigers. Not what you want here. And I'm not going to touch on it too long, but it's been, when the mistakes have come, it's been kind of mental errors for Rush City.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't do that at this level.
Olivia Grawl with the serve. Gar there for the dig. Rude setting to Stream, and that is a kill to tie us right back up.
So back and forth we go, tied at 22 now.
As it will be McKenna Gar readying her serve. Serve is up and over. Not a clean dig, and it's an ace for McKenna Gar, 23-22. Tigers force a timeout from St. Croix Lutheran. We'll take a quick 30-second break on WCMP.
Hey, it's Alyssa Kruger with Realty Group. Thank you so much, Pine County, for voting me Best Real Estate Agent of 2024. For all your real estate needs, head to countylinesrealestate.com.
Only 10, I lied. Just
Psych.
too excited. So we're back here on WCMP 106.5 FM AM 1350. Game Day Gilman. Adam Hefty here at the XL Energy Center for this Class 2A consolation round matchup between your Rush City Tigers and the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. Crusaders lead 1-0, but the Tigers lead here in the second set 23-22. Adam, we've talked about all the action going on at the state tournament just in Class 2A alone. We've got another one right across from us in that 5 set for Hawley and Chatfield.
Yeah, the character of how good a region is in a certain sport is not so much the top-end talent, but the depth of it.
Exactly, as we see the serve here from Gar. Push back across the net. Stream, she wants this one. She gets it. 24-22. Tigers trying to finish it off.
So now set point here for the Tigers.
Gar readying. She looks to the coaches as to where to serve. Gar, serve, over. Mo with the dig. Back line, they'll set it on the far side. And it is diving dig by Neeson. Gar, Stream, or excuse me, that's Abby Thielander with the kill! And the Tigers have tied it up 1 set apiece.
What a play there by Rush City. As that didn't look very well, very well played, but they were able to recover and get a good, clean hit by Thielander to find the spot she wanted.
Well, and you mentioned it, Neeson had fallen on the dig to try and make it a play, and Gar was kind of leaning over her to try and get the set. And again, like you mentioned, it wasn't clean, but man, they did a good job to get it done. So set 2 belongs to the Tigers. We'll take a commercial break as we will ready for set 3 when we come back on WCMP.
Check out the new formal dress shop in Hinckley, Dresses Ever After. Formal dresses for rent or purchase. Sizes from 0 to 26 with over 300 dresses in stock and new dresses coming every week. Perfect for prom, pageants, weddings, and more. Most of our dresses rent for about $60 and dresses sell significantly under retail, averaging $150. Get a jump on the upcoming prom season. Find Dresses Ever After on Instagram, Facebook, and at dresseseverafter.com.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsan, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Give the holiday gift of the movies, Grand Cinema. Holiday gift cards now available. Perfect for a stocking stuffer, for an exchange gift, the sound, the hottest actors on the big screen, and those Grand Cinema fresh pizzas, appetizers, and of course the popcorn. Grab holiday gift cards now.
Thank you all for coming to this special occasion.
And receive free movie passes with qualifying gift card purchases. Buy gift cards in person or at grandcinemaonline.com.
Back here on Anthem Country, Game Day Gilman, Adam Hefty for this consolation round Class 2A state tournament matchup. Tigers take set 2 over the Crusaders 25-22, and we are headed for set number 3. Adam, it has been impressive ever since that first set. The Tigers really turned it around, and even though it wasn't the cleanest set for the Tigers, you could definitely sense a change.
Absolutely. They fell down 13-7 at one point there in the second set, but were able to come back and eventually take that second set, and that is huge for the morale for the Tigers, as they have certainly found their momentum.
They certainly have, and you can see T-Lander getting into it, and you know, I enjoy my conversations with head coach T-Lander. He's a coach who, when you've got a team as good as his, you'd expect to be super up and down, but he is a really even keel coach. And you can tell that when you're talking to him, whether it's after a win, after a loss, you can just tell he's super even keel. And I enjoy that about him, especially in our conversations, whether it's after the playoffs, before the playoffs, preseason, doesn't matter. He's always that even keel guy. And you can tell that it's infectious to this Tiger team.
Yeah, absolutely. It keeps them calm. It keeps them not too high, not too low. And it's really important, especially here in the throes of emotion that volleyball has.
Yes. Rude will ready her serve to begin set 3. It's up and over. Dug up by Grawl. Crusaders have it, looking for the first point, but Stream is there for the leisure dig. And now Abby T-Lander will get the kill to open up set number 3. And you can just tell there's something that has been just sparking this Tiger team.
That was very comfortable for Rush City.
Rude again will serve. Over, Grawl with the dig at the net. Heinz gets the block, and it's down 2-0. You can look over Coach T-Lander. He's pretty happy with their performance thus far.
This is the Rush City Tigers we've seen all season.
Look at this team for the Tigers. All smiles right now. That is, that is so cool to see. And I think you just mentioned it. This is as good and as comfortable as we've seen them, kind of all postseason, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stream sets, it's dug up, set by Rude, and T-Lander does a good job to get that one back over. The left-handed kill, though, there by Oakland is down.
And let's not forget, St. Croix Lutheran is not going anywhere.
No, Oakland is a really good hitter. I mean, she brings that height with it, too, but that left hand, she doesn't necessarily swing it all the way back either. It is kind of almost a half swing.
And it's violent.
It is. Serve is over, and again, we seen that in the first set where Rude kind of seemed to see what was coming, and Stream just didn't get there in time, or maybe it was, I don't know, but that one, a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, it didn't seem to want to offer at it.
And that one going to go into the net, so the Tigers will get it back, so no harm, no foul there.
So 3-2 lead for Rush City here in the third set.
Abby T-Lander is back to serve. It is over, dug up on the near side, set to the far side, now to the middle. Oakland, she decides to take something off that hit, dug up by T-Lander, and that is right at the net. Gar will punch it over. Dug up on that far side for the Crusaders. Through a block of Heinz and Gar, it will get down to tie us at 3 apiece. Substitution here for the Crusaders. We talk about depth of teams. Tigers don't have a lot. Not that they don't have players for depth. They just don't have a lot of depth they use, but the Crusaders certainly do. And it hasn't seemed to push this in favor of anybody.
No, it hasn't. And at a certain point, depth doesn't help you, as that one will fall on the Rush City side.
Yeah,
and St. Croix Lutheran will take a 4-3 lead.
That was a good dig by T. Leonard. It just sent it so close to the net, and you got to give credit to Rude. She was trying, but that's just one where it's like, you're kind of danged if you do, danged if you don't. We're keeping it PG here. Serve over, dug up by Stream. Gar looking for a kill, but it's dug up by Mo on the back line for the Crusaders to the front line. Blocked at the net by Heinz. Kept alive by the Crusaders on that far side. Now they'll look for the kill off a block. Dug up by Rude, and we're going to get a net violation on the Tigers. Again, I didn't see it, but just because I didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen. So back to serve for St. Croix Lutheran, Debashi Nunez. 5-3 Tigers trail. Serve is over. T. Lanner receives. Rude digs. Gar hits it over. Blocked at the net. On the back line, Doug. Oakland again. Blocked at the...
And they're going to call a net violation on St. Croix Lutheran.
Interesting. 5-4 now. It's Ellie T. Lander checking in, and she'll go back to serve for the Tigers. Oftentimes I like watching coaches and just their mannerisms they use during the game. It's so fun to watch. As a serve from T. Lander is up and over, and through a block it is hit. And again, Neeson there just didn't quite get in good enough position. As that ball, much like we seen last night, it's sick of being hit.
Yeah, I'm sick of the abuse.
Oh, we'll be back to serve.
What do I do this for?
St. Croix Lutheran. It's over. Dug up by T. Lander. Rude at the net, setting for Gar. Gar lays it across, but it's dug up on that far side. Now on the near side, looking for the kill. Blocked at the net, and it wasn't the cleanest of blocks, but man, they get it over any way you can. Ellie T. Lander will get the dig off the Crusader hit. Now Gar on the far side. That is in there. Beautiful, perfectly placed by Gar.
Found that open spot in the front row in front of McKee.
Holly has taken a 12-9 lead there in that fifth set. Winner of that one goes to the championship. Serve here by Neeson is over. Dug up by the Crusaders. Blocked at the net by Stream, and we're tied at 6.
It's good to see that both these teams are very evenly matched.
It is, and we've really seen that throughout the entire state tournament. We've seen New London Spicer, who was the only team in the state tournament without 20 wins in Class 2A, and they gave Albany everything they could handle and more. As Stream will hit that one into the net, so that'll make it 7-6 Crusaders. As the Crusaders will have Futh go back to serve. It's over. T. Lander on that far side with the dig. Rude sets to Stream, and it's over. Skims the net, but it's dug up by the Crusaders. Into the net, hit by St. Croix Lutheran, and we're tied once again at 7.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be hearing that quite a bit.
Yes.
We did there in that second set as well.
Yeah, a lot of ties, but a lot of moments and chances for both teams to try and get the lead back. We'll see if the Tigers can't do it here. Off a block, Ellie T. Lander waiting for that one. Shoved to the side. Abby T. Lander delivers, but it is out on the far sideline. Man, you can't get much better placement than that for Abby T. Lander.
Just a little bit off kilter.
And you're about to hear some cheers in about 3 minutes here on the other side. But on our side, the serve is over from St. Croix Lutheran. Dug up by Gar, and Stream knocks it down for the kill.
And tied at 8. If you're keeping track at home, that's twice. No, there's more than that.
I think it's 4.
Yeah. Oof.
Maybe we've lost count. I don't know. As Stream will serve for the Tigers. It's over. Dug up by Grawl on that back line. They'll set it middle, and it will be tossed across. Dug up by Gar. Rude will set for Abby T. Lander. Blocked at the net. T. Lander will get the dig. Gar will set. T-Lander again with a violent hit, but it's dug up by the Crusaders. Hit underneath the net, and the Tigers take a 9-8 lead. We are 1 point away from Holly punching their ticket to the state tournament championship.
Great wherewithal by Stream to keep her wits about her.
Stream looking for another one, but it's blocked at the net from Heinz. And dug up by Neeson at the net, and that's just way too tough there for Abby T-Lander. By the way, Holly has just punched their ticket to the championship game in Class 2A volleyball. They will play against Southwest Christian. Adam, that should be a fun one.
It is. Southwest Minnesota Christian just defeated Albany in the game before that.
So serve here from St. Croix Lutheran in our game, dug up by Gar, and Gar will look for the kill. That is in there on that back. She looks to the fans and says, yep, that just happened.
The difficulty points, even the Russian judge has to be happy about it.
Yes. Natalie Rude will go back to serve. 10-9 Tiger lead. And, it gets over the net on that one, and Oakland looking for the kill. Blocked at the net. Gar will dig. Rude sets. Abby T-Lander readying off a block and diving dig by the Crusaders to keep it alive. On the near side, they'll tap it over. T-Lander there for the dig. Heinz sets. T-Lander will hit it back across off the block. Dug up again on that far sideline. They'll get it to the near side looking for the kill. Blocked at the net, and it's Heinz and Neeson there for the block. 11-9.
A huge lead for Rush City at 2.
Yes, no lead is safe here. Rude. Serve long. 11-10.
Leva Grawl wanted to offer at it, but at the last moment, ducked down.
It was tempting, but yeah, you're right. She made the right move for her team. As now serving is Sophia Rubio, and it's about to be a very empty place, Adam. Serve is over here by the Crusaders. Dug up by the Tigers, and now it's Abby T-Lander looking for the kill, but Mo on the back line is got it dug. Tapped over, Gar there. Rude sets. T-Lander looking for the kill. Oh my goodness, you couldn't do that if you tried. Oh my goodness, it was blocked at the net by Oakland. It spins and rides the net, and then winds up falling on the Tigers' side. More times than not, that is staying on the opposite side. But this time, the net decided to be a friend of the Crusaders. This serve is over. Dug up by T-Lander on that far sideline. She'll get it and look for the hit. That is, oh my goodness, another beautifully placed ball, but the Crusaders somehow get there. Now it's dug up by Stream. They'll set it up. Gar looking for the kill. Blocked at the net. Gar there for the dig. Rude is there. Now Abby T-Lander looks for the kill. Back line dug up by the Crusaders. On that far sideline, they'll look a tough angle, but it's dug up by Gar. Stream will just get it over off the front of her fist. Dug up by the Crusaders. On the near side, they look for the kill. Into the net! And the Tigers catch a break.
At a spot did hit it in the net there, but what a great job by Spot to get underneath that kill opportunity from Rush City. But the Tigers do get the point there.
T-Lander, Abby T-Lander will serve from that far side of the court. It is over on the back line, dug up by the Crusaders. Now to the near side, they'll look for the kill. Dug up by T-Lander. This is going to be tough for Rue, but she manages to put it back into play, and Gar will look for the kill, but it's dug up on that back line by Grawl. It's into the net. Wow, what a job there by Rush City.
Not the cleanest of points, but Rude placed it so well for Gar.
Again, the younger players on this team, they don't look like they're underclassmen. Abby T-Lander with the serve. Again, dug up on that back line. They'll set it up on the far side, and that is through a block of both Heinz and Gar down on their side to make it 13-12. Tigers still lead here in the third set.
No kidding, it's getting quiet. It's up to the Rush City and St. Croix Lutheran fans to fill this arena full of sound.
As now back to serve for the Crusaders, Debashi Nunez. Serve over. Dug up by two Tigers. This time it will go out of play. I like, though, Neeson willing to sacrifice herself to try and get that one, but that one just went too far.
Yeah, 13 apiece now halfway through the third set.
Debashi Nunez will serve. Received here by Abby T-Lander. Stream. And Gar calls it and knocks it over. Dug up by the Crusaders. And Oakland will look to push it over. That just winds up falling in. And Stream hustled after it, but man, that was just tough spot for the Tigers to be in. Good hit, though, by Oakland.
Yeah, everybody was about 8 feet from the net and just found the spot towards the back row.
Serve again here by the Crusaders into the net, and that will, Adam, tie us up again.
Yeah, why not? No, that one was strange because it felt like it was going to easily go over, but it just kind of died towards the net.
Well, it's getting one back for the Tigers after that block that rolled the net for a while. L.E.T. Lander. Oh, that one does get over.
That's what I thought the last one was.
Oakland will get a kill, though. Rude was there for the dig. Just a better hit, unfortunately. So we'll go back to the Crusaders, and now Savannah Moe will serve. It's over. Abby T. Lander with the dig. Rude sets Gar looking for the kill and blocked. That looked weird. I didn't think that one got back across the net. It kind of double hit off the blockers for the Crusaders, and I wasn't sure that one got back across because the way it fell just across that net, and usually that doesn't happen. So Moe will serve for St. Croix Lutheran. Abby T. Lander apparently upset with how she dug that one up.
And just a little strong.
Abby T. Lander, you could see the frustration she showed there on that dig, and unfortunately Gar hits it long.
Yeah, it worked for Gar towards the beginning part of this match, but that time did not fall.
Serve again. This one dug up by T. Lander. Rude and Stream will hit it across. Blocked at the net. Will keep it alive on that back line. They'll set it up on the far side. And, Ellie T. Lander just not there in time. And can't blame her too much on that one because she definitely thought that was going to be tipped and blocked at the net and pushed upward, not down. Timeout called here by the Tigers. Well, they take one. We'll take a quick one as well. Back here on WCMP after a short break.
And here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch. The premier indoor batting cages in North Branch. Whether you're trying to make the team or take the team to the next level, Here's the Pitch has state-of-the-art pitching machines for both baseball and fast-pitch softball. $35 gets you cage time with your own pitcher. $40 gets you cage time using one of their top pitch on Facebook or visit here'sthepitchmn.com. Here'sthepitchmn.com.
WCMP Anthem Country 106.5 AM 1350. WCMPradio.com. Audio only, of course, due to it being the state tournament. Game Day Gilman, Adam Hefty out here at this consolation round in Class 2A state tournament for volleyball at the XL Energy Center. Tigers have tied it up one set apiece, but they trail here by 4 in set number 3, 18-14.
4-point run by St. Croix Lutheran. It doesn't seem that big on the surface, but with this match, it is.
A little bit of a mistake there by the Tigers. They managed just to get it over, and that's all you can ask for. Blocked at the net, but it falls on the Tiger side, 19-14.
So now a 5-point run for the Crusaders.
As Moe is still serving back there. Sometimes you just need a point to get rid of that server. Gar will hit it cross court, but it's easily dug up by the Crusaders, and now they'll have a pretty good chance at it, but blocked at the net somehow. My goodness, they keep it alive, and if you're the Tigers, you just got to be feeling like, really? Now Gar will laser one across the net, but it is dug up once again. Oh, push back across, and Neeson just can't get a clean block on it.
Yeah, Grawl will get the kill on that one. Now they're up 20-14. Trying to close out the Tigers here in the third set.
So Moe will serve once again. It's received by Abby T. Lander. Rude will set, and Gar hits it cross court. Dug up on the near side. They'll set it middle. It blocked at the net, but dug up by Neeson. And Gar lays it across. Dug up and hit into a block. Crusaders are there. Far side, they'll hit it over. Blocked. Abby T. Lander there, and Gar will hit it back across. Back line, dug up. Far side, into the net, hit. That's 4 hits, yep.
Yeah, and I think it also hit the pole as well.
So the Tigers get 2, right? They get 2 points from that. 20-15. Tigers trail.
Do you get difficulty points?
Yeah. Because the Tigers certainly would lead in that category. Neeson will serve now for Rush City. It is up and over, dug up on the middle by Nunez. Blocked at the net, but it's going to go out of play. Good block, just a little too strong on the hit. That was a great block by Stream, though.
Yeah, and Rush City couldn't get after it because it was on the wrong side of the net.
Yeah. 21-15. Futh, will serve. Over, dug up by Abby Thielander on that far side. Rude will set, and Autumn Stream. She absolutely delivers on that big hit.
Maybe that'll shift the confidence towards Rush City towards the end of the third set.
Certainly hoping so. And Adam, we've seen a little bit of a trend here. Hitting percentage-wise, again, we get these fun stats because we're at the state tournament, as that one goes off a block of Rush City, so that will give the Crusaders a point to make it 22-16. But we noticed that, when the Tigers are hitting at or near 20%, they're winning. They're winning, and now they're hitting under 10% here in this third set. Again, not that it always has correlation, but it seems to here the last two nights and in this third set. As the serve is over, Gar is there for the dig, yelling it out, and Stream will look for the kill, but it's blocked at the net. Diving dig by Gar. Abby Thielander will look for the kill. Diving dig by her to get it back off the block. Gar will send it back over the net, and oh my goodness, Gar with a veteran play to get that one in there to make the point.
Gar with her "Are you not entertained?"
Yes. That was, wow. Again, difficulty points for Tigers, please. Wow. Autumn Stream will go back to serve, one of the two seniors for the Tigers. Again, you win this set, you continue to at least one more game. You lose this match, rather, and the season will come to a close. An ace for Autumn Stream. Too much miscommunication on that side for the Crusaders, and Stream gets an ace. And one of the things that I've noticed here is, ace-wise, the Tigers are a little bit behind in their aces so far. But the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders, man, they do a good job of covering the floor. So Stream will take something off. That one nearly an ace, but it's dug up by the Crusaders. And, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, got that corner there.
We would need another Rush City auto replay for that one. But state tournament and playoffs, no video allowed. Now back to serve for Crusaders, Claire Peterson. It's a floating serve, dug up by Gar. They'll push it to the far side. Thielander will look for the kill, but it is dug up by the Crusaders now on the far side. They'll look for the kill. That is out. Made it 23-19.
So Rush City staying alive here in the third set. St. Croix Lutheran winning the first set, 25-16. Rush City taking the second set, 25-22.
And Tigers, we talked about runs before. They need one here.
They do, 23-19. Not the biggest of runs, but you do need to get it closer.
And for my Monster Inc. fans out there, they know what that means. But now it's 23-20. After that hit into the antenna on the net. And again, the team to last hit it into the antenna, it is out of bounds. So 23-20, and this is how it starts. One at a time, and a late timeout called there by the Crusaders. My goodness. So a late timeout, we'll keep it here. Tigers trail by 3, but again, even if they lose the set, it is not the end of the world because you still have 2 more to go out and get the win. But if you're the Tigers, certainly would like take a 2-1 set lead.
Right, you lose that margin of error. So yeah, it's a very important few points here for Rush City. Maybe try to get back into this one and really become the aggressor instead of the defendant.
And you talk about that room for error. Now it is. You've got really none here in the later part of this third set. They're trailing by 3. Now, again, 1 point isn't the end of the world. It's not going to end the set. But it makes it that much more difficult when a team is at set point. So for the Tigers, even if they don't get the victory yet, as long as they tie it or get a 1 point lead, I think would be huge for them. Again, easier said than done.
Right.
But I think that is the key for them to try and get this third set victory. Don't have to get all 5 here, but 3 or 4 would go a long way. Natalie Rude, so calm, cool, and collected with the serve. It is over, dug up on the back line by Grawl. They'll set it up. Just tapped over. Rude is there for the dig. Set by Gar, and Abby Thielander with the kill. Make it 23-21.
So now a 3-point run for the Tigers.
Can't say enough how impressed I am with these underclassmen for the Tigers. Just the way they've grown throughout the season has been phenomenal. Rude again. That one just long. Man, that's a killer. Because that one is just, I mean, it's just long, but man, now they take the set point.
Yeah, impressive job by St. Croix Lutheran of laying off of it as well.
Serve here is by Rubio, but it's dug up by the Tigers, and T-Lander will have to back off a little bit as that one is forcing the Crusaders to scramble, but they do get it over. Stream with the easy dig. Rude sets Abby T-Lander. She wanted that one, and she says, thank you very much, Natalie Rude, for the perfect set.
So it'll remain set point here for St. Croix Lutheran, but Abby T-Lander will hold serve.
They need 2. Tigers need 2 to erase it. T-Lander serve is over. Dug up by Mo on that back line. The Crusaders will set on the far side, looking for the kill. Off a block. Stream is there. Rude will set once again. This time it's Gar off the block at the net. Dug up by the Crusaders on the near side. From the middle, they'll hit it. And Rude can't get the cleanest of digs, and Heinz. Oh, man, what a play by the Tigers, but it just will be 4 hits. And that will end the set of number 3, 25-22. The Tigers, man, they were right there.
They were. It was very close, especially towards the end of that third set. But 25-22 is how that third set will end. And St. Croix Lutheran will take a 2-set-1 lead with just needing 1 set more to go on to the Consolation Championship.
So the Tigers, they will battle back here in this 4th set. But first, we're going to take a commercial break to hear a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to Class 2A State Tournament Volleyball on WCMP.
Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City. We're a full-service lettering shop with a full line of athletic supplies for any sport. We have professional staff here at Lee's Pro Shop to customize your orders. We are the pros who specialize in athletic apparel and equipment. We even do trophies and awards as well as computerized engraving in the store. Let Lee's Pro Shop help you with any athletic apparel. Lee's Pro Shop, servicing our communities since 1973, where the passion for sports begins.
Hey there, it's Realtors Amanda Holland
and Alicia Krieger with Realty Group.
For all things real estate related in Pine, Isanti, and surrounding counties.
Don't forget Wisconsin.
Head to CountyLinesRealEstate.com.
Veterans Day, November 11th, is a day to honor the patriotism, service, and sacrifice of the men and women who are serving or have served in the United States military. To all of our Marines, airmen, soldiers, sailors, and Coast Guardsmen, we salute you. The Rush City VFW understands the unique bond you share with other veterans, and they invite you to join them. Stop by the Rush City VFW for more information.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
Back here on WCMP Anthem Country, 106.5 FM, AM 1350. The Tigers, as you can see, lost that third set, 25-22. But if this match has taught us anything, we should probably be in for maybe a 5th set here if it all goes according to Rush City's plan, which we're hoping it does.
With as this state tournament has gone.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the state tournament has just... And again, we're only talking about Class 2A. I can't imagine the other 3 classes.
Right.
This has just been phenomenal. As we do know, the championship matchup will be in the Class 2A state tournament. Southwest Christian will take on Hawley, the 4 and 3 seeds. So maybe a little bit of an upset there.
I thought it was Southwest Minnesota Christian. No, I mean, it is Southwest Christian, but I've known it as Southwest Minnesota Christian. Is it a different...
I think it's the same thing. I think they just took Minnesota out of it because they're playing in the state of Minnesota. I think everyone knows it's Minnesota.
Gotcha.
So maybe just simplified it a little bit because I know last year that's what it was too.
They did it to confuse me, I think.
Serve is here by the Crusaders. A diving dig by Gar is going to send it out of play. Not the way you wanted to start for the Tigers, but it's only 0.1.
Right.
Sophia Rubio will get credit for the ace there. Rubio readying another serve for the Crusaders. It is up and over. Gar there for a clean dig this time. Rude and Kendra Hines pushes it. Oh, she had that open corner, but Crusaders were just able to catch up to it. This hit is over. Diving dig by Neeson and Abby Thielen. No, that hit the net, unfortunately. It
hit the antenna, or it went wide of the antenna. So St. Croix Lutheran will take a 2-0 lead here in the fourth set.
Rubio's serve is long. And sprinting out of the way is Neeson.
She needed to
well. Just got out of the way of that one.
We saw that.
Yeah.
Up in Hermantown. Somebody tried to get out of the way.
And hit their foot on the baseline.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I seen it the next day too.
Really?
Yeah. It was crazy. Rude will serve for the Tigers. It is over. Dug up here by Grawl. And they'll hit it back across through a block. It's down 3-1 Crusaders.
Anna Spot has had a pretty good match here tonight with a few kills of her own.
The Tigers so far here in this match have struggled to get their blocks kind of cleanly. A lot of them we've seen that the hits have gone through or the blocks have just been a little bit off, sending these volleyballs a little bit wide and out of bounds as Abby Thielander tries to come back with them. Look at the spin on that, but it is dug up by the Crusaders. And another one through a block. The Tigers have got to quickly figure out their block situation. Not that it's bad, but just got to clean it up. Tobashi Nunez will serve. Crusaders hit it over, and Gar's there. Rude sets Abby. Thielander races up for that one. Dug up on that far side by Grawl. Oakland looks for the kill. Hit in. Oh, what? Oh.
Say it landed on the Rush City side.
I don't think it did. I think because the Crusaders were even acting like it was Rush City's point. That looked, 5-1. So the serve is over. Dug up by Stream to Rude. Thielander blocked.
This time it'll land on the St. Croix Lutheran side.
Well, that time it looked like it landed on the Tigers side.
It all goes off out in the wash.
So the Tigers will get one back, 5-2.
No, the officials are spotted at perfect spots.
Yeah. Thielander serve is over. Dug up by the Crusaders. Oakland looks for the kill. Blocked at the net.
Yep, four hits was going to be called. So Rush City will cut the lead to 2. Despite how poorly they played to start this fourth set, they're just within 2 now.
Abby Thielander is back to serve. Over, dug up on the back line by Mo. Oakland will line it up off a block. Another.
So a net violation, I believe that's on Gar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny because
I thought I seen 4 hits, but that was the number.
You can call it 4 hits or the number 4.
Oh, a little bit tough here for the Tigers, but diving dig by Gar, and Rude is managing to push it across. Now the Crusaders have it back. Blocked at the net. That time a clean one by Neeson. This one gets through. Stream is there for the dig. Rude sets. Gar will hit it back across the court, and that's Grawl with the dig. Sending it back is Mo and hitting it across, but long are the Crusaders to make it 6-4.
Trying to pull McKenna Gar, but unsuccessful.
Now Ellie Thielander checks in. She'll go back to serve, and Tigers within 2. Again, not the cleanest of starts to this set for the Tigers, but they're
just
still
down 2.
Exactly. And that will unfortunately be into the net. So mistakes early on by the Tigers have them down by 3. But again, if you're making mistakes and you're only down by 3, that's impressive.
If you find yourself they're just a little bit off and a little bit late, it seems like.
Futh with the serve, dug up by Gar, and Stream says, let's turn things around right now.
That was not off nor late. That was well played by Rush City.
Autumn Stream with the kill. Her and the other senior Gar are there having a conversation as Clara Neeson will be back to serve for the Tigers. 7-5 the difference. Serve is over by Mo, by the Tigers. Dug up by Mo, and it's across. Dug up by the Tigers. Gar will hit it back across court. Perfectly hit. The diving dig by Grawl will not be enough, and it's 7-6 Tigers within 1.
And just like that, just a 1-point lead. Trying to force a 5th set.
And Adam, that hitting percent up over 20% at 25 for the Tigers. And we can kind of see the correlation. Now they're getting back into it. Serve is over, dug up by the Crusaders. Punch back across, and then Stream will punch it across for the Tigers. Off a block. Diving dig by Neeson on the back line. Stream keeps it alive, but it hits the referee. Does that count as negative points for the Tigers for hitting a referee? No.
We should really think about rescoring this volleyball thing. We have some big ideas over here at WCMP. Get a hold of us. We'll create a rule book.
So 8-6 now. Crusaders serve is over, dug up by Ellie T-Lander, and Abby T-Lander will line this one up off a block at the net. It goes backwards into the net. That divides this XL Energy Center into two courts. And it's a kill for Abby T-Lander to make it 8-7, and it's McKenna Garr to serve. Garr serve is over. Line drive serve. It is dug up on that far side by the Crusaders. They'll line it up, poked across. Ellie T-Lander there for the dig. Rude will set it up for Abby T-Lander, and that is, oh my goodness, just long. It's one of those.
It was close. It was close. I do think it was long, but it was the right idea.
It's one of those where you're a fan, you just kind of throw your head back and go, man, that was so close. So now back to serve for the Crusaders, Claire Peterson. It's over. Dug up by Ellie T-Lander. Natalie Rude sets. Autumn Stream. Yep. No chance as she hits it off a block. 9-8.
And it looked like she was a half beat late on that kill, but it worked out.
Yeah, it didn't look the best, but you're right. It worked out. Autumn Stream going back to serve. It's over. To the front of the net. They keep it alive. Oakland will tap it down, and yeah, she did touch the net. That's what I kind of thought. It was one of the Crusaders getting a net violation, so that'll tie us at 9. I wasn't sure if it was Oakland or not. She was close, but I couldn't tell.
So now that it's tied at 9.
Let's see if the Tigers can't take this and run with it. Oh, the Crusaders,
God.
No way get that under. Man, what a play by them. But the Tigers have a chance now. Abby T-Lander looks for that kill, and Grawl is there for the dig now on the far side. Crusaders look for the kill. Gar is there. Set by Rude. Abby T-Lander, another one. They'll get it on the Crusaders. Another net violation.
So that's 2 in a row for St. Croix Lutheran, and it'll give Rush City their first lead of this fourth set.
Man, we've seen a lot of net violations here in this fourth set. It has been troubling for both teams. As the serve is over, dug up by Grawl. Hit back across. Rude is there. Sends it backwards to Neeson, but Gar is ready for the kill. Blocked at the net. That's just a good block by Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland knew exactly where she was on the court and knew exactly where Rush City was on the court, and she just placed it where they weren't.
And it makes it a lot easier, too, when that hit is coming from middle to the back side of the court from the other side. You get a long time to look at it. As now serving is Sophia Rubio. It's coming up short, but a diving dig keeps it alive by Abby T-Lander. McKenna Gar will hit it across, dug up by Grawl on the back line. On the far side, blocked at the net. And sometimes some teams just are all over, and the Crusaders were on that one. That should have been a point on many other teams, but not that time. That one is in.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't in, it was tipped anyway, so it'll be a kill there for Abby T-Lander to make it 11-10.
Olivia Grawl has impressed me on St. Croix Lutheran.
Yeah, she's been everywhere.
Everywhere.
They need a new song for the Everywhere Woman.
Oh.
Serve. How did that one get over? I will never know, but it helps out the Tigers. They'll take it, and now Clara Neeson looks for the kill, but it's blocked, dug up by the Tigers. Kendra Heinz will look for a kill, dug up by Mo. On this near side, they look for the kill. On the back line, Stream is there. Gar is there for the set. Abby T-Lander looks for the kill, blocked at the net. It's Gar to Rude. Heinz, dug up by...
Guess who?
Grawl. And that one looked like it went on the other side of the antenna, but somehow kept on the near side. Now over, Autumn Stream with the dig. Rude. Abby T-Lander hits it over. Blocked yet again. Gar is there for the dig to Rude. Stream looks for the kill, but dug up again by the Crusaders. Hit back across. And, man, you hated to see either side win that point, but it will
or
be
lose
the
that point. Can they both win that point?
Wow.
It was punch, counter, punch, counter, punch, counter, punch.
That was...
that entire point.
That was entertaining, to say the least.
And it wasn't just easy hits either.
No.
They were both challenging each other.
Kabashi Nunez with the serve. It's dug up on that far side by the Tigers. Abby Thielander, she got just too far underneath it.
And she knew it right away, too.
Yeah, but look, she goes right to the senior. Autumn Stream comes up to her and says, it's okay. Well, Nunez will get the ball back.
So the Crusaders take the lead back, 12-11 here in the fourth set.
Serve. Comes up short, but Gar on the dive. Rude. And Abby Thielander, it's not going to get across.
So sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think that's one where Abby Thielander maybe just second-guessed herself because of the last hit.
So St. Croix Lutheran has a 2-1 lead over Rush City, up 13-11 here in the fourth set.
Serve here over. Gar there for the dig. Rude will set. Abby Thielander trying to make up for it, and there she does. Abby Thielander can't keep her down long.
No, and if she gets a clean hit like that, she is the future of the front row for this Tiger squad.
And she has learned from two really good hitters in Autumn Stream and Lydia Bankston, and a third, McKenna Gar. Serve is over by Thielander, and it's dug up by the Crusaders. Hit back across, dug up by Rude. Stream will push it towards the net, and Gar, oh my goodness, it gets over. Oh, you're kidding me. Gar got helped out by the net, and it will fall on the Crusaders' side. As I mentioned before, sometimes the net is your friend.
It was an oopsie-doo.
So it's Abby Thielander still serving. It is over. Received by Mo on the back line. Oh, Crusaders are scrambling a little bit, but Grawl gets it across. Stream there on the back line. Rude will set. Neeson now looking for a kill.
It was tipped on the way through.
It was. Okay, 14-13. Tigers retake the lead. So we have a Tiger lead once again towards the middle of this set. 14-13. Abby Thielander. Serve up, over. Dug up on the near side by Nunez. Towards the far side, and just nobody home.
Great placement there by Olivia Grawl.
I think for the Tigers, I think they thought that one may have been going into the net, so they might have backed off just a tad, and Grawl wound up getting it. And good job by Grawl to get to it, but the Tigers, yeah, that was one where I even thought that was going into the net. Savannah Moe will serve for the Crusaders. Thielander's there on the back line to get the dig. Gar will hit it across. It's dug up by Grawl. Well on the far side. Grawl is there, but blocked at the net by the Tigers to make it 15-14.
The blue and gold wall there in the form of Gar and Neeson.
That was a phenomenal block, and that has got to give them confidence because, as we've talked about, the blocks tonight haven't been the cleanest, but that one was golden. Ellie Thielander with the serve, dug up by the Crusaders, blocked at the net again. Wow. It's another one of those where it rides the net and winds up falling on the other side, and it really had no business doing that. Good dig, though, by the Tigers. Just, man.
Yeah, at least in football you can excuse it on the weird shape.
Yeah.
This is a round ball.
Serve here by Futh is over. Dug up by the Tigers. Autumn Stream looks for a kill. Again, she makes it look so easy, but it's dug up by the Crusaders. And this one's blocked. Oh, man, out of play, though.
Yeah, blocked at the net, goes out of bounds, and St. Croix Lutheran will retake the lead 16-15.
So Olivia Futh back to serve, and the Tigers and Crusaders back in fourth in this fourth set. Oh, that had no business getting over, but again, a lucky bounce for the Crusaders, and if you're the Tigers, you're just sick. Again, there's nothing they could do about it, but you're just sick about it.
You're placed in a way that will assume a clean serve.
Mm-hmm. This one is clean. Dug up by Gar, Rude, and Stream. She wants one, and she gets it.
So Rush City not going away. St. Croix Lutheran winning the first set 25-16, and then alternating 25-22 matches. Rush City winning the second set, and St. Croix Lutheran winning the third set. Now a 17-16 lead by St. Croix Lutheran with Neeson serving.
It's over. Dug up by the Crusaders. Off a block. Stream was there. Crusaders will get it back across. Ellie Thielander with the dig, and Rude hits it. Oh, are they going to? Oh, my goodness, they're going to get an illegal hit.
And it was. It was the right call, but Rush City needed to do that to just keep the ball in the air. because the return by St. Croix Lutheran was so good that it really caught Rush City out of position.
It was a great play nonetheless for the Tigers. Now Grawl will serve for the Crusaders. Ellie Thielander there, and that one's going to get back across the net. She hit the net, though. Yeah, she hit the net, so it's going to wind up being the Tigers' point. Her follow-through on the swing hit the net. So 18-17.
Unfortunate for St. Croix Lutheran because that was well played.
Tigers catch a break. Gar with the serve. It is over, dug up by Grawl. They'll hit it back across into a block, and that will keep it on the Crusader side. We're tied at 18 apiece.
The Rush City defense has shown up here in the fourth set.
They have really turned it around. It looks good, and they know it can look even better, though. McKenna Gar to serve. It's over. Mo on the backside with the dig at the net, and man, a net violation on the Tigers again.
Yeah, they're going to call this one on Thielander.
I think I can speak for both sides. There have just been too many of those calls.
Stream. And Coach Thielander wanted to ask the official.
Yeah, that one I was a little bit curious about, but just for both teams, there's been too many. Both teams have made that mistake few too many times here in this fourth set. Stream will line this one up, and that is in. The tie is back at 19.
And just got it right in her wheelhouse.
Rude will have a quick conversation with Kendra Hines as she checks in. Trying to let her know what's going on with the Crusaders, how they're setting up, how she wants things looking. And Autumn Stream will be back to serve for Rush City. Stream readies. Serve is into the net. A mistake you can't have at this point of the match. But, again, they're only down by one.
Yeah, and just 1 point coming down the home stretch here in the fourth set.
Sophia Rubio to serve for the Crusaders. It is over. Stream in the near side, tapped over, and nobody home. Gar with the dive. Neeson was also there, but it winds up falling right in between them both. And again, a little bit of miscommunication between those two. And a timeout will be called by the Tigers while they take one. We'll take a quick 30-second one as well here on WCMP. I lied, 10 seconds.
Hey there, it's Alicia Krieger with Realty Group. If you're looking for a winning agent and real estate office, pass us the ball and let's score you a new home. Head to countylinesrealestate.com.
Back here on WCMP, Anthem Country, 106.5, AM 1350. Tigers trying to help out their squad with the fans getting into it. They're down by 2, but again, it's the late portion of the set to where it starts to get a little bit sticky with some of these things because when you get one more point and one more point, it just adds on to the pressure. But the Tigers, again, we've talked about it before. If there's a team to come back, it's Rush City.
Yeah, Rush City has done it recently, but St. Croix Lutheran has played a little bit cleaner towards this back half. But Rush City's defense here in this fourth set has been outstanding.
As it will be, Sophia Rubio to serve for the the Crusaders. This one's up. Over, Gar with the dig to Rude. Abby Thielander. It's blocked at the net, but kept alive on the dig. Neeson will set it for Abby Thielander. Blocked again. Heinz will get it across off the block. And Oakland looks for the kill. And off a block. Getting after it was Gar, but just a little too far away. So Oakland with another kill. It's 22-19.
Oakland is such a weapon up there in the front row because not only does she have violent hands, but also just the threat of her with those strong kills is quite the weapon.
That one may have gone long, but it's dug up by the Tigers. That is 3 in a row, Adam. We're not going to dwell on it. That's 3 times in a row on those hits. You had 2 Tigers going after it. They got to come together and relax. That's tough.
Yeah, especially right now.
Rubio will serve. It's over, dug up by the Tigers, and Kendra Heinz will look for the kill. And there you go. Get one back, get some confidence back, and now the Tigers down by 3. Maybe they can finish it off with a 5-point run.
Rubio came dangerously close to punching Grawl right in the face.
Yeah, that was nearly bad, but they avoided it. Rude will serve, and if there's someone out there you want serving it, probably her. This one's hit back across, dug up by Gar. Stream on the back line, and Abby Thielander with the kill, 23-21.
Rush City not quite done yet.
Crusaders will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. One thing I've noticed, they've switched it up a little bit. They've put both Gar and Stream towards that back line right now, kind of to cover a little bit more area for the Tigers.
Well, they're your senior leaders, and you want them to be in the best possible situation for your team to kind of take over this one. As we've learned throughout our time in watching sports, a player-led team. Player-led teams are always the best teams, and that's no different here with this Rush City squad.
Yeah, they are a very good team, a young team, but they continue to fight back. As you can see, they are coming out of that huddle, and they want it. This is a team who, again, has battled a lot this year, has played some really good teams, lost a couple here and there, but has battled through adversity all year long, and they're looking to do it again and come back and win this fourth set and go to the Consolation Championship tomorrow if they were to win 5. Serve is over by Rude. Dug up by the Crusaders. Hit back across to the back line. Stream. Rude. Abby Thielander off a block. Oh, dug up on the back line. And the Crusaders on the far side will hit it over. Gar is there. Rude sets. On the far side, that's Neeson. Neeson will push it across. Crusaders have it. On the back line, Stream is there. Rude. Abby Thielander off a block. Oh my goodness, it's still dug up on the back line. Crusaders will wind up getting that one, and it's match point, 24-21. Tigers, it's not over, and that's what they got to remember.
It isn't. You've scored 3 points in a row before. Why not now?
And that will be the final timeout call by Tigers. With it being so close, we will keep it right here on WCMP. Adam, with it closing in on the end of this one, not over yet. What's something the Tigers? What's being said in that huddle right now?
Just stay aggressive. When they came out of the last time out from St. Croix Lutheran, I noticed there was no fear on the Rush City side, and you need to embrace that. Don't fear. You've scored 3 points against this team in a row before. Why can't it be now? Just stay with who you are. Play clean. There's been a few mistakes here in the fourth set. You cannot afford one of those.
Both teams aren't even going to use the full timeout. The Tigers, they're ready. They want to come back out. They know that they are right there. They know this has been even all throughout.
A lot of smiles on that Rush City side.
You normally don't see that when the team moves down by 3 facing elimination, but this Tiger team is built different. Serve here by Debashi Nunez is over. Dug up by Stream on the near side. Abby Thielander is going to come back with one, and there it is. That's one. 24-22. They need 2 more. And I believe it is Abby Thielander to serve. Her serve is over. Dug up by the Crusaders towards the net. It's not going to get over. 24-23. One more.
So just a 1 point lead now. There's that Thielander smile. There she.
Wow.
Think about the pressure she has, and she's smiling.
Yeah. And there is an ace! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Keep letting her serve.
Are you kidding me with this right now?
Wow. We're tied at 24. What have we been saying all set? It's another tie. Let's make it another one, 24 all. Crusaders get the clean dig this time. They'll look to come back, and on the back line they get it again, so that will be set point. But you can't keep the Tigers down.
No, advantage now for St. Croix Lutheran with Savannah Moe back to serve.
Thielander's still smiling back there. I mean, she is an infectious energy. As now Moe, as Adam mentioned, will serve. It's dug up by Stream. Rude. Gar will hit it back across. Moe is there for the dig. And they line it up on that far side. Blocked at the net, and we're tied at 25.
That was Neeson on the block. One of those young Tigers.
Well, I'll say this. This Tiger defense has come up when it has needed to, and it is showing late in this one. Ellie Thielander back to serve for the Tigers. The 8th grader coming in. Tied at 25. Serve is over. Oh, my goodness, that almost got down. Crusaders are scrambling, and they just do manage to get it across. Ellie Thielander there for the dig. Rude will set, and it is Neeson looking for a kill. Dug up by the Crusaders. Now on the near side, they'll look for the kill. On the back line, Ellie Thielander is there. Rude will set it. It is Gar looking for a kill. Nearly down, but Crusaders do get there. They can't get it over! Set point now for the Tigers, 26-25.
Ella McKee tried to just send it over herself, but unable to, and a timeout called by St. Croix Lutheran.
We will keep it here. Wow.
Yeah, Rush City now up 26-25, down at 24-21 at one point with Ellie Thielander, or Abby Thielander back to serve, and no pressure.
No.
What? That's going in the memory bank. That is, we have our, as long as we've been doing this, we have those memories of players that come up in the clutch. And this is one of those times where the season was on the line and she had a smile on her face. Ethan.
It is so awesome for me. That is just so cool to see. I mean, you said it. Just no pressure. Season online. Whatever. Yeah, we're going to win it. Don't worry.
She's a sophomore.
And her sister, who's serving, is in 8th grade. I mean, this team is built differently. There's no better way to put it. Ellie Thielander with the serve. It is over. Crusaders get the dig. They'll look for the kill. Off a block, it's going to get down. So that will tie it back up at 26. But that has not been a problem for the Tigers here in this one, especially late.
So now we're going to go on a marathon because there are no timeouts left.
Ooh.
No stoppages. But 26 all.
Futh will serve for the Crusaders. It's over. Dug up by Gar. Rude. Autumn Stream. Oh. It was out of play, but hit back into play. Now push back. Ellie Thielander with the dig. Abby Thielander at the net. Gar. Oh, that was just a good dig by the Crusaders. Hit back across. Blocked at the net by the Tigers. Hit back over. Abby Thielander there for the dig. Rude will set. It is Gar looking for the kill. It hits the net. Oh, my goodness.
It just goes wide.
Man, it rolled the net again. But it's like, I'm not going to give you what I did the Crusaders. You're going out this time, what it would normally do. But 27-26, so no pressure. Abby Thielander still smiling. Oh, my goodness. 27-26. Gar there for the dig. Rude sets. Autumn Stream. Is that? Oh, that fell on the Tigers' side, and that will do it. Unbelievable. But, man, oh, man, what a match for the Tigers. They fall here in the fourth, 28-26, and that will do it for their season. 3-1. Well, there's a lot to talk about, and we're going to give ourselves a moment to breathe. We'll come back, recap the season, let you know what's coming up for us here, winter sports-wise, but it is so tough to see a team like Rush City and these young ladies, Gar and Stream. They've been to 3 state tournaments.
Nothing to sneeze at.
No. And now their careers at Rush City for volleyball have come to an end, but what a career for those 2 young ladies it has been. We're going to take a breath, hear word from our fine sponsors, then we'll be back on WCMP.
The Mushroom Melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the Mushroom Melt and Fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Go online to pine.edu for more information. Pine Technical and Community College, connect with success.
Back here on WCMP, man, it is so tough watching these players who have been a part of this program for so long having their season end like that. And it makes it worse just because how hard they battled here in this fourth set.
Well, it's both worse and better.
Yeah.
Because they did not give up.
No.
They did not sink into the moment, and they played well, especially in the second, third, and fourth sets.
They really did. This Tiger team, man, these seniors, again, they have been to now 3 state tournament, both Autumn Stream and McKenna Gar. 3 state tournaments. It's going to hurt now, and it will sting for some time. But when they look back on not only this season, but the career they have had with the Rush City Tigers, I mean, there are not going to be too many other athletes who can say they've done the things that both Stream and Gar have done.
And we've seen players in our local area that will move on to play their respective sports in college. Notably here in a Division I volleyball squad with McKenna Gar, you know a team is better off when those players are in the moment. They care about this. We've seen Division I recruits not care and just kind of mail it in. That did not happen here. A lot of our players in our local area, they care what happens here. They care about the moment, and that's really important. And sure, on paper, they might have bigger and better things down the road. But right now was what really mattered, and it's really important. And you can see it on their faces as both Autumn Stream and McKenna Gar are the last players on the court for Rush City, getting some hugs from their coaches. And it's bittersweet to see, but it's also heartening to see as well that we hear about these kids nowadays. I see nothing wrong with these kids nowadays. They show great character throughout our local area and throughout the state, country, wherever. There's some really good kids out there, and this is kind of one piece of evidence for it.
Well, you know, one of the things that I think we should say is they're setting a standard. They're setting a standard, not just for this year, for next year and years to come. And it starts with them, and they have set the standard. And you know, it is bittersweet to see them leave this court. You know, they take in an extra moment or two. Again, it's unfortunate in this moment, but we look at what this team is going to have for the next 2, 3, 4 years, and it has been set by these seniors, the seniors before them, and the seniors before them. It has this trickle effect, and I can't wait to see what it's going to do next year. They're going to have one senior that will be Elena Heinz. That is it. Others are juniors and sophomores. Some are going to be even freshmen still. This team is set up for a long run. I wouldn't doubt if we'll see them back here next year, the year after, and the year after.
And we don't really know who is coming up the pipeline either.
Exactly.
There's some talent, I'm sure, coming up as well.
Yeah, this Rush City team is set up for a long haul, and I'm excited to see what it is. But we just want to, again, wish and congratulate both Autumn Stream and McKenna Gar on a fantastic season, on a fantastic career here at Rush City, but also wish them the best of luck going forward because winter sports are coming up. We don't know if they'll both play, but we wish them the best of luck in their winter and spring sports. And then they've got their college careers to look forward to as well. So congratulations to them on their careers here at the Rush City High School in volleyball, and we wish them nothing but the best of luck. But again, they do fall here to the Crusaders of St. Croix Lutheran, 3-1. That is going to do it, Adam, for our fall sports season. Can you believe it?
It just started.
Right.
The sun was out. We were battling 85-degree weather. It just happened.
Yeah.
Right? It was yesterday.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But apparently not, now that we've seen snow already.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, that is going to do it for our fall sports season.
Really looking forward to winter as well.
Winter's going to be fun. We're going to take some time. We might get maybe a little bit of a podcast episode or just some sort of stream we'll do where we'll recap the fall sports season. Me, Adam, and Andy will get together. We'll talk about this fall sports season that was, and we'll kind of recap it here. But we want to take this time to say thank you to all of you who tuned in. Thanks to all the fine sponsors for sponsoring this broadcast. I want to thank all the ADs and the coaches that allowed us to be a part of their teams this year, not just Rush City, but all the schools in our local listening area. We appreciate them. They gave us a bunch of help all the time, and we appreciate their help. Again, the final here in this one, 3-1. The Tigers fall, and their season does come to an end. Huge shout-out and congratulations to McKenna Gar and Autumn Stream on their careers here at Rush City Volleyball. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. That was Adam Hefty. Appreciate him joining me once again. But that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned to our morning shows, our Facebook pages, our social medias for all things local sports. But until our winter sports start, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night and a fantastic weekend.